flight!
We gotta get to the airport fast and have our flying adventure. Now, Ailani, we're about ready to go check in at the airport, but you know what? We're gonna get regular class.
But I want to get into first class. How about that?
I don't know.
I need to visit all the travel zones to earn my new Airline Mileage Card. If I learn all the new words, I get bumped up to first class.
Bumped up to first class. Yeah. Now, level 1, the airport zone. Nee, you don't know anything about airports, though. You hate flying.
Who said that?
I don't know. This is a little bird told me. Ailani hates flying. Just like that.
Birds are animals.
This is true. They don't talk. To earn Ailani's first points, she needs to find some different things.
Yeah.
Now, Ailani, here we go. First word. Where are we, Ailani? This is a place that is big, and it's the first place that you enter in the airport.
It is the airport terminal.
That's right, the terminal. It's like generally a big room or big hall where everyone goes to the next place. Now, this is where you go next when you're going to the airport. Now, Ailani, do you remember what this place is called?
It's called the check-in counter.
The check-in counter. Now, what do we do at the check-in counter?
We will check our tickets and look out for a flight.
That's right. Now, this is a document, a little booklet that we have to give them. Do you know what this is called?
Passport.
It is called a passport.
It's you want a pass, first name pass.
Well, actually,
and if you're at an airport, passport.
Think about it different than that, actually.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Pass was the document that would allow you to pass through the customs offices at the ports because people used to sail around the world. So a passport was a document that would allow you to pass through the ports because people could only travel through boats. Yeah. Now, after you give them your passport, they will give you this document. Now, it's not a ticket because your ticket is what you book online. This is a special piece of paper that lets you get on to the airplane. Do you remember what it's called, Ailani?
Boarding pass.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a boarding pass. Now, what type of information might we have on a boarding pass?
You have your name of the seat,
Yeah.
your name maybe.
Yeah, no,
time.
definitely your name. You have to have your name. You have the seat number.
The time, the day, the gate.
That's right. And also, hopefully, where you're coming from and where you're going to.
And flying.
Do you remember the movie Home Alone where Kevin, the boy, gets onto the wrong airplane and where his family goes to Miami and he goes to, part 2, New York.
Oh, yeah.
They get stuck in New York. So you gotta make sure that you check your boarding pass. Now, as you're getting onto the airplane, you're gonna need to take your things with you. What do we use, Nate?
We use a luggage.
Yeah, a luggage or suitcase. Now, we have different types of suitcases. We can have little tiny ones and really big ones.
I
Now,
have a Minnie Mouse one.
this is true. Now, what is a suitcase that we can take onto the airplane and not go underneath? Do you remember that? It's not on here, but it's a special vocation.
Bag.
No, it's called a carry-on.
Oh, yeah.
So normally you get one carry-on, unless you're first class. Then you get as many as you want.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah. Now, what is this?
That is a security check.
Yes, this is the security check, and that man is standing underneath the security scanner.
Everybody has to go for it.
Yeah.
Even pilots.
Even the pilots, everyone has to go through the security check. When you go through security, you always want to tell stupid jokes and take lots of time and go really slow and carry lots of water.
Oh, wow. That's like the opposite of the truth.
That is the opposite of the truth. That was bad advice. Never do that. What should we do?
Number 1, do not tell any funny jokes. It's
No
not,
funny jokes.
It's not joke time.
It's not joke time. What else?
You will have to take your shoes off.
That's right. Nothing sharp.
You can keep your socks.
This is true.
You have to take your watch off.
Nope.
Last time when I was in Japan, Korea, anything, I had that my curling thing on my bangs, so I forgot to take it off, and I was like, I went for the thing, and then there's beep, 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 beep.
And they're like,
I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. So I had to go for that thing again.
yeah, she had to go through security again, and that's never fun. Now, always be really careful, but they're trying to keep us all safe. When we go up, we go to the place that we board the airplane.
That is called the GATE.
That's
Gates.
the gate. You can see some things in that picture here. There's the person.
There's chairs, and there's a door that leads out to the airplane.
This is right.
And there's these stringy things and bars So you don't go in too early because
Right.
maybe that gate hasn't opened yet.
100%.
And that one like big desk, the iron desk right there is where the people will like check your tickets to
Yes.
see if you're on the right plane and
100%.
your passport.
Is that little machine there is for them to scan the ticket and check to see if you're going on the right plane, because you don't want to go to New York when you're supposed to be going to Miami.
Yeah.
Very different. Like Kevin. Kevin!
Come on.
Level 1 unlocked. Now, we got up to the gate. Now we are going to be getting onto the airplane. Are you ready for this next level, Nee? What is the action that we're doing?
Boarding.
We are boarding. We are boarding the plane. Now, this is the cool part. We've been waiting. We had our tickets. We got all the things checked in, and we are getting
See
on.
the plane.
Now, what is this thing? This is the place that we walk to the plane, right?
It's called a jetway.
It is called a jetway, and it is the way onto the
Jet
exactly
or plane.
or airplane. Now, what is this middle path down the middle of the airplane?
Aisle.
It is the word aisle. Now, some airplanes have 2 different aisles. This airplane is a smaller airplane, and it has 1.
One time I went to Japan.
And we went
There's
to Hawaii.
2 decks.
Yeah, it was that.
2 decks.
We went from Japan to Hawaii.
So that means 4 aisles.
Right, 2 sides. We flew on an Airbus A380, which is the biggest passenger airplane in the world, and ours looked like a giant sea turtle.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Giant.
It was probably the most comfortable airplane I've ever been on.
But wait, is it wasn't first class?
It was still pretty awesome.
There's like 2 decks.
Now, what is this, Nee?
That is a window seat.
That is a window seat. It is the seat next to the window, okay? Now, what is this?
That is an overhead bin.
Yeah, also called the overhead compartment. 2 names for the same thing.
Oh.
Overhead bin, overhead compartment. What about this one?
The seatbelt.
I never wear seatbelts when I'm flying because I think it's way too silly to wear a seatbelt. Is that a good idea?
No, guys, never do that.
Yeah, don't ever do that. You should always wear a seatbelt when you fly.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
what can
You should
happen?
wear a seatbelt every time,
100%.
even on car.
Now, what is this?
That is a tray table.
That's right, you got it. Tray table. Now, what do we do with a tray table? We slam it up and down to tell the people in front of us that we're happy.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're a baby. You were like, no, we use a tray table for what?
You use it to put stuff onto it.
When we eat. Yeah, normally when you're eating in the airplane, it will come and give you a meal on your tray table. Now, we made it in time to the plane. Time to find our seats.
It's a lot of seats.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seatbelts on. It's time to level up. Ailani, I have a question for you. What's your favorite thing to look at out the airplane window?
I like to look at everything.
Right.
Like everything.
Everything.
The thing I like the most is when we land. Land.
Me too. I like those trips when we die. When the last time I flew with a mommy to America, we flew over Iceland, and I got to see the Icelandic volcanoes while we were
Oh,
flying.
really?
Yeah, totally did. It was pretty awesome. I have a photo of it too.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty rad. Now, which seat would you choose, boys and girls? The aisle, middle, or window?
That's so easy. I pick window, of course.
Yeah, some people like the aisle.
one?
Because if you need to get up and go pee-pee and poo-poo, it's the easiest place to sit.
So last time when we were going on this flight, right? We sat and the seat had like no window.
I know, it was so sad. Nee had the window, and it was just a wall.
What am I supposed to look at?
Nothing. Oh, whoa! Level up!
Oh,
Level 3.
airplane parts. Power up.
Before we fly, we need to power up by learning the airplane parts. Now, what part of the airplane is this?
That is a wing.
It's the wing, yeah. And we have 2 of them, and on the wing we have something very important.
Jet.
A jet or an engine.
Engine.
This is the airplane's engine. Now, the engine is important for helping us fly in the sky. Now, this is the front of the airplane where these 2 people sit. What part of the airplane is this?
Cockpit.
That's right. And what people sit in the cockpit?
Pilots.
Yeah. And what does the pilot do?
Pilots drive the plane.
He flies the airplane, and he plays lots of good music. Hi, this is the pilot, and I'm going to be your DJ today. First up, we've got special music by Ailani and Trace.
I don't have any music.
Song done. Now, what part of the airplane is this?
That is the butt.
Not the butt. It is the back of the butt. I mean, the back of the plane. I just said the back of the bar. It's the back of the plane. Now, at the back of a dog, what does a dog have?
Tail.
Boom! This is the airplane's tail. Now, the airplane's tail has a couple different things. You have the 2 side wings like this, little ones in the back, and then we have the tall vertical wing, which is
Helps you move
all
the wind.
That's right. It helps keep the airplane upright.
looks like a fish.
It does look like a fish. And airplanes kind of are like fish because they fly through the air. Now, this is really important because it's at the front of the airplane, or actually underneath it, all over. And this has the wheels. But what is this called?
Landing gear.
That's right. It's landing gear. You got it. Now, the wings lift the plane, the engine pushes it forward, and the tail helps it stay steady. Now, in this airplane, can you boys and girls point to the part of the airplane that is the cockpit?
The face.
There you go. It's the face of the airplane, not the pilot. Level up. Level 4. Let's meet the amazing crew that helps everyone fly safely. Now, what part of the airplane is this? The
cabin.
It's the cabin. Now, inside the cabin, we have some people.
Flight attendants.
This is a flight attendant. These are the people that help us with all types of things. And they can be men or women, and they help us get food and drinks. And they also tell us how to put our seatbelts on, right?
Yeah.
Now, Nee, do you remember what this part of the airplane is?
That is the galley.
This is the galley. Now, this is where they have food and drinks and all types of fun.
Refrigerator.
All of that. All right. Now, when we are flying in the airplane, who helps serve us food? The pilot, the flight attendant, or the passenger?
It starts with an F.
Starts with an F. The
Flight attendant.
flight attendant. Very good. Ooh, level up again. Yeah. All right, now it's time to fly. Let's head up into the air, and we can go together once we learn about some flying words. We're going to go in the air. We're on the airplane. We learned about the people. We learned about the parts of the plane. Now we're going to learn about flying. Now, Nee, what is this first action that we do?
Take off.
This is taking off. Now, what do you think about takeoff? Do you like taking off on the airplane?
Not really. I like landing.
Me too. And what is this one, Nee?
Cruising.
Cruising. This is where we're cruising at the cruising altitude. This is when the airplane's really high up in the sky and it's just cruising along. Now, oh no! Why are we shaking like this on our
That's
flight?
what we call turbulence.
It is what we call turbulence. Turbulence is when the airplane has some shaking that's going on. Now, this is my favorite part of every flight. What is this, Nate?
Landing.
Now, when you fly from one place to another, there's one thing that you have to deal with. There are different times in each place. Now, what do we call those?
Time lapse.
No, that's a camera. This is time zones. So Vietnam has a different time zone from California. Now, Ailani, what snack would you serve on your own airplane?
Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Okay. I thought you were going to say sushi or something, but all right. Level up. All right, we did it. We flew in the sky. We had some turbulence, but we're landing now. Thank goodness. Now, level 6. Now we can learn about what you see when you land. Now, Nee, what is this?
That is a baggage claim.
This is the baggage claim.
Easy.
The baggage claim is where we get our suitcases. Because like I said, only the little suitcase can go on the airplane with you. The big suitcases are underneath. Now, the baggage claim is this larger area, but you got to go to this spinning thing. What is that?
That is the conveyor belt.
A conveyor belt, or another name for it would be a carousel that goes around with your suitcases on
Can
it.
I ride on it?
Yes, it is. Now, the one thing you always want to remember is that this is for boys and girls to ride on.
Yeah.
No, sorry, no riding on the carousel. Actually, that's really bad. It's actually quite dangerous because you might get hit by a suitcase. It might take you to a different part of the airport. Do not ride on the carousel. Now, Nee, what part is this? When we're going into a new country, we have to
That's
go
customs.
customs and immigration. Now, when you go to a new country, you have to go through the customs and immigration to kind of have them stamp your passport.
Or visa.
There's a lot of countries that you cannot visit around the world if you don't have a visa. And a visa is kind of like a paper that you can go and spend time there and then you can go home.
Did you guys know that there's a way that you can actually travel to a different country without visa?
How?
So,
From here to America?
yeah,
No.
it's a problem today.
Sharp. All right, now what is this place? We got our baggage and we're in this big room and we're gonna go see all the people that are waiting for us in the new place. For Ailani, that's gonna be Grandma Carolyn. She's right there.
Arrival hall.
The arrival hall. And this is where we will then go, and oftentimes people will be waiting for us, and then maybe we have to go out in front to have them pick us up. But we made it, we did all these things, and we learned all of this cool stuff. Now, Ailani, where would you fly if you could go anywhere in the world?
Antarctica.
Why? That's actually a cool answer. Why would you go to Antarctica?
Because penguins.
Because penguins.
Modeling penguin.
Now, here's the thing for you. You can always see these photos about penguins and polar bears, but do you know one really interesting thing? Penguins and polar bears never meet. Penguins are only in the southern hemisphere, and there are no polar bears in the southern hemisphere. And polar bears are in the northern hemisphere. So you see, if there's ever a picture and it shows a penguin and a polar bear, they don't meet each other. It's like literally from the opposite sides of the planet. Polar bears eat seals, not penguins. And do you know what eats penguins? Leopard seals. They're like a giant seal predator the size of a polar bear. Whoa! Level completed! Well, then what does that mean? What did we get? Let's get ready to go on our next flight. We are in first class. Look at that chair that we've got. That's what I'm talking about. And Ailani, you got that frequent flyer mileage card. Oh, and it says
You don't.
Ailani's Little World. Well, both Ailani's Little World, so we both get it. It's the company card, you know? We're cool here.
Thanks for helping me earn my airline mileage card.
What's your favorite part of flying, boys and girls? The takeoff, the landing, or the window seat?
Bye.
See you guys next time from Ailani's Little World.